What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Trucker Star Shawn YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about why I still pick older trucks over these new trucks and why I miss glider kits. I'm back. Alright, you guys. So, I've been over this topic before. Let's talk about it again. The main reason I like older trucks is not because of the looks. It's not because of the lack of other necessities or how fancy these new trucks are. The simple fact is, it's the engines. Plain and simple. I like the older engines. They're a lot easier to work on. They don't have nearly as many sensors or things to go wrong. They're not running as high a compression, or they're running less compression, so a lot harder to, say, blow a motor. And just all these extra systems they're adding on these motors, like EGR, DPF, SCR, all these things that are contributing to downtime and breakdowns. Plain and simple. If I could have a motor that doesn't have any of that stuff, you're damn right, I'm going to pick that one. Now, I'm going to go over a couple of my favorite motors. Number 1, Cummins M11. Number 2, N14 Cummins. Number 3, Detroit Series 60. And then Big Cam Cummins, Cat C15, C16, C18s, all those. I just bring all those together as one. Then DT466. All of which, now, you got to remember, every motor I just mentioned, 1999 and older engines, not the newer versions of those engines, like the Detroit Series 60 with an EGR. No, I don't like those. If it has an EGR, I don't want it. Now, that brings me to my next thing. Why I miss glider kits. If y'all don't know, they've basically put a ban to glider kits again. And it just makes it so you can't have that newer body style. Like, granted, I love the look of some of the new trucks. I really do. Some of these newer trucks and the aerodynamics with them would be amazing. Now, the simple fact, gliders were so awesome, you could put those older motors that didn't have all these sensors into those trucks, and there you go. You got the best of both worlds. You get a nice, reliable engine, a nice, pretty, newer, updated chassis, but no. Because our friends over there at the EPA decide that's not a good idea because of small. Okay. Now, my position. Small trucking company owner, owner-operator, fleet owner. The only way for me to get those good, reliable engines, I gotta buy older trucks. Plain and simple. Gotta buy older trucks. Now, by buying older trucks, those have a lot of hard driving and use on them. Meaning I'm having to replace suspension, sometimes differentials, transmission, clutches, engine rebuilds. But guess what? If I buy an older truck, say I find a 90 to 99 Freightliner FLD with a Series 60 in it. I can pick those up for around $10,000 or less, give or take, around here. Now, say I completely rebuild the suspension, rebuild the diffs, rebuild the engine, in-frame it, go over the wiring a little bit, dress it up just a little bit. If I have to do a cheap paint job on it, so be it. I might be into that truck maybe if I go full ham on that truck, everything gets redone, everything's perfect, might be in it for around $25,000. And a lot of these newer trucks, say if you go to the dealership and get a brand new truck, you're most likely putting between $10,000 and $15,000 down, and your truck payment's going to be around $800 a week. Your truck payments alone come to around what, $42,000 a year? I could have bought and rehabbed 2 trucks and had them running for that same price of just paying on the truck for 1 year. That's why I go with older trucks. As long as they're nice, comfortable, got a nice seat in them. Say like that one right there, nice, comfortable. Just nice plush leather seat. As long as they're comfortable, they drive, they're not breaking down all the time, a driver will drive them. Yeah, they might bitch and complain a little bit because it's not a brand new truck, but guess what? As long as you pay that man right, and by not having a truck payment every week or every month, you should be able to afford to pay that driver right. Plain and simple. That extra, not extra, but the difference in earning between having a brand new truck and an older truck that's been nice and rehabbed, you should be able to pay a driver that much more than say if you were running a brand new truck. Granted, a lot of people won't do that, but still, that money you're saving, kick back to your drivers, plain and simple. But that is the reason I personally run older trucks. Granted, I know how to work on the trucks myself, so that does give me a little bit of a leg up, and I'm not having to take it to a shop to do so. But heck, still cheaper than a truck payment. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know this is a little bit of a shorter video, but if you don't mind, if you've made it this far in the video, leave down in the comments. I say, how about for my first truck? Just say, old girl, in the comments. If y'all don't remember, old girl was my first truck. I got that truck with 200,000 miles on it. It's a 04 9400i International. Got 1.8 million on her. Engine's still never been opened. First thing I did, I deleted that EGR on that truck. Lived a nice, long, healthy life. Granted, I'm probably going to be swapping that engine here pretty soon. And no, I am not putting another ISX in it. I'm going with an older motor. But I'm not telling y'all which one that is yet. If y'all have enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. I'm fine with it. Y'all take it easy. Keep the rubber side down. Later, you guys.